The body size on this double O that I designed, this is my own design. It is essentially exactly the same size as a very large modern 20th century classical guitar.
Wow.
That's what it's kind of based on. Not the neck, but the body shape, or the body size. The shape is intended to be an early 20th century Martin style.
Okay.
That's why I took my inspiration for the curves of the sides. And I fretted over those curves for a long time when I was working on that design. So,
wow.
So it's like it's the body size of a classical guitar, large 20th century classical guitar, but it's even deeper. It's probably a good 3/8 of an inch, half an inch deeper than a classical guitar would be, and that's part of where the bass response come from. When you have a small guitar, there's two things that you can do to really improve the bass response. Kind of basic first principles. Make the sound hole smaller, which is counterintuitive, but the smaller you make the sound hole, the more bass response you get. The more it lowers the excuse me. It lowers the fundamental pitch of the body, and then you can make it bigger. So that's where I brought the depth. And the other inspiration for this guitar is the Gibson Nick Lucas Special, which was about this same size and also very deep. Small this way, deep this way.
Wow.
And that was one of my other things that inspired this guitar.
Fascinating and really unique. Really unique.
So this is flame myrtle, and myrtle comes from the coast of Oregon, California. And it's very much like mahogany in terms of its tone and such.
Okay.
And the top is redwood. And that obviously comes from Oregon, California coast. The redwood I've had for at least a decade.
Okay.
And it was all obviously legally harvested and all that kind of stuff. Because there is still redwood on private lands. So the bridge is Indian rosewood. All my fretboards are African black ebony, unless somebody wants something different. I can always do something different, but that's what I always normally do. Yeah. And this head plate cover is Indian rosewood to match the bridge, basically.